having my coffee here, like every single morning, literally, until I get pregnant again and I'm not allowed to have a coffee. So might as well just enjoy my coffee until I can't enjoy it anymore. Hi, hello everyone, welcome to my channel. And oh, you want to go? You want to go? Okay, go play. Hello everyone, let me get my coffee over here. And I don't know why I don't want you to see that section. So today, as you can see, I'm gonna do a toddler room tour, or you can just call it a room tour, children or kids room tour, whatever you want to call it. He's a toddler. Sorry if he is like talking at the background over here. He's playing. So when it comes to my son's room, I don't have a lot of things. It's very minimal, not too much going on in his room. So pretty much maybe I'm gonna tag this video minimal room tour or minimalistic room tour. I'm not sure yet, but I wanted to share it because maybe it's going to inspire those moms out there. Usually when it comes to kids room, so many people tell you to buy so many things. So I know so many of my friends and my mamas out there, they have told me to buy so many things. I just never had a time. Before giving birth, I was working full-time and he was born 2 weeks early, and I just never had a time to buy all those things. Since I was always like on the go during pregnancy, I was going to yoga classes just to be healthy, and I just had a lot of things going on during my pregnancy, so I just never had time to kind of go and shop. So many things when I had a chance, I bought it online because he was born early and I just never had a chance to buy them, and I had to manage not using those things. And from that experience, I learned that you don't have to have all those things. So let's go and do the room tour, right? Let's go. So when you just walk in, this is what you see. You see his bed. I put the bed in the center because the layout, I like this way better. So before, the bed was on this wall, and then since he grew up, he could draw on the wall. He just loves drawing. For that reason, I moved his bed in the center over here. But the curtain doesn't match because the curtain is more on the right side, and then the window and the bed doesn't, like, you know, they're not in the center, but that's fine. It's okay. I think he's gonna grow out of his bed pretty soon, but if he grows out of it, I'm just gonna buy a long mattress and I'm gonna place it over here. I like having a mattress instead of buying another bed. Because if I get pregnant, if I have a second baby, we have to buy a bunk bed or something like that, the 2-layer bed, so that way they can share one room together. But meanwhile, I'm just gonna buy a mattress, so in the future I don't have to keep buying so many things. That way it's a saving money for me and my family. But for now, this bed is pretty good. We bought this bed from Ikea. I wish I knew more about Montessori back then. That way I wouldn't spend money for a bed. I would just bought a huge mattress that he could enjoy it. But meanwhile, we bought it and we're just gonna use it. What I keep on his bed is just a blanket, and then I have a mattress over here and just a mattress cover, and then yeah, and then I do keep a pillow over here, but he still doesn't like to use pillow, but I just keep it over here just in case if he wants to use it in the future. So many of you might ask, does he fall down? Sometimes he does, but he already got used to control himself. So that one was really cool. We started when he was 18 months. We turned his bed to a lower section and open, and he kind of liked being like this. I feel like when he had this rags and it was covered all around him, I feel like he felt like he was in the prison, and anytime I would bring him to his crib, he would cry a lot. He just did not love it. He would think that he's in some kind of danger or something. He was really scared when it was all closed. So that's why we opened this one, and then that way he felt a lot more comfortable and confident of himself, and he started not to cry a lot. I was surprised, and that way I knew that he likes a lot more freedom, that he knows he can do everything by himself. And I do have a gray color carpet over here, which I love. It's really soft and a little thicker, so that way he can sit over here and play his toys. I do have a regular carpet over here too, but I wanted something in the center that is going to make the room. My color theme for this room was gray, white, yellow. So I wanted to pop some color, so I added yellow in here, so that way it looks more like a fun and kids room. So next to the bed I have his table where he can sit and draw or do any type of crafts. I got this from one of my friends. It's a blue color, but that's fine. I did not want it to add any type of blue, but I was fine with it. I got this one from Ikea. I love it. It's very convenient and easy to carry. Sometimes he carries this himself, and I love that about it. And the height is perfect as well, so he can just sit over here by himself. It's not too high or not too low, so it's perfect. And then over here I have basket where I keep all his blankets, and if he needs any extra blanket, I grab it from here. And then over here I have some stuff that I keep. I have a small humidifier over here. Sometimes when he gets sick I turn it on and it helps for him. And then over there we have the camera, and on this wall I did a little decoration over here. I did stars on top, which looks really cute, and I have his initial name T because his name is Timur. And then it's like a chalk paint. I did choose a gray color, so in the bottom he can draw and do anything he wants. It's so much fun for him. He likes drawing and playing, and most of the time he comes to me and tells me to draw a car. But he's learning, so he is drawing and he does all kinds of things over here, and he just loves this wall. I love this idea, and it's just really nice to have for them to be able to draw. Especially during winter, you want to be able to go outside and draw, so this would be perfect to kind of like have fun over here. And then over here I have a board where it tells his name, his last name, and when he was born, and all that good stuff. Every time I look at this it makes me so happy, and I just love this idea, having all his information over here, because sometimes you forget about like how many inches he was, how many pounds he was. Like for me, sometimes I forget it, so every time I look at it I'm like, that is amazing how this little guy grew up, and he's 2 years old now. It's just unbelievable how they grow so fast. And then later on when I have my second baby, I think I can make the writing a little smaller over here, and then put my second baby's information down here. I think you can add like 4 or 5 kids information over here. It's just gonna be a lot of like letters on this board, but I think it's fine. I think this is a cool idea to have just to hang on your room. If you guys want to do a chalk wall decoration, do it. You're not going to regret. You can wipe it off and it goes back to normal, like a nice gray color. I just love this paint. It's one of my favorite. I don't regret doing this in his room. I think it turned out really cute. And then on this wall I keep some of the extra stuff in here, where I keep what do I have here? Oh, I have some of these things. When he was a newborn, I used it, and I have still some over here left. I think I will be able to use it in the future. And I keep thermometer over here, like all his small items. So on the right side of this bed, I have these shelves where I keep most of his toys. You can open this from the holes like this. It's just I had this when he was newborn. There's white noise over here, and then some songs, so like relaxing songs, and he falls asleep faster with this song. And I put it really low. I put it over, I turn it on, and then I kind of close over here. I want it to be low just to kind of relax him, and I don't want it to be loud to wake him up, you know what I mean? And then on this one, I keep all his craft stuff, like brushes and paints. What do we have over here? And then we have all his Lego toys. He comes here and he can open it by himself, and he plays it by himself. So yeah, I keep all some of his toys over here, and I have more toys in the living room as well, but I keep here some, that way he can come and play. On this wall, I have all his books. This one is pretty high. This one is really close to his height, where he can grab and bring it to me if he wants to read some books. Sometimes he takes them and reads them by himself, which is really nice. So Montessori is all about being everything on their level, so that way they can have an access themselves, and they can take everything by themselves, put it back over here. When I tell him put it back over here, he comes and puts all his books over here. He have an access over here where he can like bring his books over here and put it in place. And then this one is pretty high, because at the beginning he was taking everything and throwing away and ripping the books. I was mad and I left this one over here. See how you can see he ripped his book. I do a timeout for him when he rips his book, because I don't want him to kind of like, you know, do that. But now he is not doing that anymore. He knows that he needs to take care of his books and everything like that. I think all the kids, they love story time, and he's the one too. Like he loves reading books. Anytime he's in a bad mood, I'm like, let's go read some book, and he gets really happy. And then I have different languages over here, and he doesn't understand English yet, but he kind of knows a little Russian, but most of the time I speak to him in my language, which is Tajik language. So I do have Tajik language over here, and then Russian language, and then we have English. So he is speaking fluently in my language, which is Tajik language. So now I'm kind of doing more Russian language, so he kind of like learns Russian as well. Because my first language is Tajik and the second language is Russian. Me and my husband, we know fluently these two languages. So I want him to be able to learn these two languages first, and then I think I'm gonna start on English so he can be multilingual. When he goes to story time, it's pretty much English. I think he's gonna pick it up. He's gonna learn English really fast, because we're in the United States. I think he's gonna learn that faster. Bought these racks from Ikea as well. They're really handy. I love it so much. So I just bought this one not too long ago to hang all his crafts and his pictures over here. I'm gonna print some pictures and then add some of his pictures over here. And then over here we have a busy board. I love this busy board. He played with this a lot at the beginning when I just made it, but now he doesn't play with it much. He kind of started to destroy this busy board. I think he got tired of it. Maybe eventually I'm gonna try to change this over here and do something else. This is so much fun, and he learned a lot from this busy board. And then I keep this light. I bought it from an Amazon. I just keep it over here. You can change the color over here. They have a lot of different colors. I put it in red color most of the time because red color is calming at night and it makes them fall asleep faster as well. And then over here in the back door, I have a storage where I keep all his clothes. Over here, I have everything PGs that I can grab and put it on. Sometimes he comes and takes his PG himself. I tell him, bring your PG, it's time to sleep. And he goes and takes his PG out of this pocket. It's so easy and convenient. He loves playing with these. Sometimes he comes here and he takes everything out and puts it on the floor and makes a mess for me. But as long as he can pick up and then bring it to me so I can put on his PG. And then over here I have all the ready outfits, so I don't have to look for pants or shirts. Like let's say I have his short, like t-shirt and short over here, it's ready. Like all these pockets, it's a ready outfit that you can just grab and put it on and go. It makes your life so much easy, to be honest. And then on the top I have all the winter stuff, and in the bottom I have all the summer stuff. Over here we have the closet where I keep all his clothes. We had a door over here, so the door broke, and I was like, you know what, let's keep it like this. I kind of like the open view for the closet. It makes the room look bigger as well without the door. I just love it. I don't have to open the door every time and close it. Most of the time I keep the door open anyways, so I was like, you know what, let's take the door out. We don't need it. We can just keep it like this. It looks really, really nice. And my son likes it too because he can have an access. When I tell him bring the wipes, he can bring the wipes. He just brings me anything from here pretty much. He is pretty short. He cannot bring everything what is up high, but as long as I tell him, like, you know, bring your socks, he just brings me, and I am fine with that. So in the bottom, as you can see, I keep all the wipes. It's all organized and nice. And then over here on the section I keep all his socks, and on this one I keep his underwear, and then his socks. And then on here I keep all his pants. And then over here I keep some shirts where I can just grab and it's easy for me to put it on. And then when I tell him bring shirt, he brings me a shirt from here. He can reach that shelf, but he can't reach that one yet. And then over here I have baskets of everything, extra stuff that I keep, like this, and then extra oil, body lotion. So a lot of things that I do not need, but I want it to be organized later. I just put it in here. It makes everything look clean and organized, and then later on I come here and then organize everything what's in there. And then on this one I have his bedding stuff, and then I have another basket what I store like all the things that he's not going to be using again. And then on the top I keep all his clothes that are from newborn. That part is the storage part, but you cannot see it from here. And then on here I keep all his clothes where he's wearing right now. And then on this section on top I keep all the coats for winter. And then down here I have stuff again, you know, some pants. Those are large pants that he's going to be wearing in winter. And then over here I have a laundry basket, and then I have a diaper over here. These are night diapers only. You can see these are night diapers. At night I don't want to bother him and wake him up because he is sleeping fully at night, so he doesn't wake up. Sometimes he does wake up, but most of the time he's sleeping throughout the night, which is so nice. That's why I don't want to bother him. Over here I keep his oil for his butt, And then I have a lotion. Sometimes he get eczema on his body. I use this one. This is my favorite. I love it. And then I have his nose stuff. I have this bag to keep everything organized. And then again, the night diapers for him. I have the box here and the wipe just in case if I need it. I'm not using a lot of wipes these days. And then on this section, I keep a basket of full clothes that I'm no longer going to use, or these are too small. So I keep everything over here. Then I later come on this basket and sort everything by the age. And then over here I keep my bag. I keep my bag in this room just because I carry an extra clothes, so I always have to put clothes into my bag. I don't have to come back upstairs. That's why I leave this diaper bag over here. Since he's being potty trained, he is going outside without a diaper, so I always have to carry extra clothes. So that's why I keep my bag here, so I can just throw some underwear, pants over here. And it's just been organized since I took the door out. It's pretty much stays organized. That's why I love not having a door, so it makes me come here and organize his stuff as well. And then I want to move on to this one. As you can see in the room, I do not have a diaper changing table. I don't have it. I never used it. I actually used the floor and I just love it so much. It's a lot safe. You can just bring him over here. If he moves, he can move around. You don't have to worry about him falling down. That's the main reason I did it on the floor, and I liked it because when I had a newborn, I did it on our bed, which was still fine. When he was 8 months old, we moved him to this room and I started to use this floor, and I fell in love how everything was convenient for me to grab some stuff from here. I don't even use a diaper changing covers. As you can see, this is just a where you can wipe it off and it cleans really easily. I just enjoyed not having a changing table at all. Also, what I don't have in this room is trash, like diaper trash. I do not have it because I don't use it anymore since my son is fully potty trained. It made my life so much easier. So at night when we have his diaper, I take it straight to trash outside, so I don't have to worry about the smell in the house. So yeah, that is it for the room tour, guys. I hope you liked it. Comment below if you liked it. So you guys, I am done for today. I hope this video was helpful and gives you some idea of how to design your toddler room, or if you're transitioning from 6 months or 8 months to a new room. This would be a great idea. I'm sorry, my son is playing over here. Shh, Timur, I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to record. So if you're a new mama out there and you are transitioning your baby to a new room, this one is a great to watch because you don't need a lot of things when it comes to a kid's room. Slowly, I am trying to do everything to be Montessori for him. Nothing what I have in this room is too much fancy because I feel like it's all about being simple when it comes to Montessori. I hope this kind of motivates you to be a lot more minimalistic and have less items in your kids' room. Having a lot of things sometimes gets overwhelmed, and it takes a lot more time to organize it and to clean. As a mom, you know, you don't want it to be extra work because your baby is extra work for yourself and you get exhausted, you get tired, so you want everything to be simple, easy. I love you. Good to I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay guys, that is all for today. I hope this was so inspiring for all of you who are trying to decorate or design their kids' room. It's so much fun. You should definitely do it. Love you guys. Thank you for all the support, and I will see you next time. So much love from our house to yours, and I will see you next. What do you want? You want your chair? You want your chair? Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Go comment about Abba. Comment about bye-bye. Go. Bye-bye.